Do you want to listen to some epic songs about your favorite anime characters? Then check out our anime rap channel, link in the description. What's up guys? Welcome to the Anime Sensei channel. To start things off, I have an anime rap channel called Sensei Beats. I've posted some extremely cool anime raps there, and I'll continue to post more and more. You should check it out. Your support and feedback will be much appreciated. Secondly, there's my Discord server. If you want to join an active otaku community where there are regular anime quizzes and stuff like that, you should consider joining it. The links to both the channel and the server will be down in the description box below. Alright then, it's time to talk about some strong-ass anime protagonists. Well then, shall we begin? The first one on our list is Towa no Quon. This anime is a series of 6 movies, with each one of them being around an hour long. The story is about a boy named Quon and his friends. They are known as attractors because they're humans who have awakened the supernatural powers from deep within their potential. But while these powers may give them extraordinary strength, they're also a curse. A secret organization is on the hunt for these attractors, and Quon swears to protect not just his friends, but all of the attractors from that organization. He is their leader after all. This is kind of a serious action anime. It may just even make you cry. The sufferings of those blessed with power, Quon's ideals that he may not be able to protect, and then the sudden plot twists. This anime is a hidden gem, and something that you'll definitely enjoy. Konosuba. The main character, Kazama, dies a laughable death and then gets reincarnated into an Isekai world. But before he sets on an adventure, he's given a choice to choose any item that he desires. And what does he choose? Well, he chooses the goddess that told him to choose. And sure enough, he gets to start this new life with this goddess. Her name is Aqua. Now I know that some of you are rolling on the floor laughing and wondering why I would put Konosuba on this list. And honestly, even I'm not sure why. This anime is an isekai gem that gave us one of the most hilarious laughs we have ever had. Oh yeah, as for those of you who haven't watched this anime yet, the goddess Aqua is completely useless. Kazama would have been way better off if he'd just chosen a dog or even a cat. Well, when you think about it, there aren't many useful characters in this anime. Magi. Sinbad is a crazy strong king of 𝐒𝐮𝐩𝐸𝐵. He's a dungeon capturer and also the leader of the Seven Seas Alliance. His most trusted comrades are the 8 generals. He's in every sense of the word a strong and powerful leader. But what are these dungeons? Well, they're created by Magi. They're a group of magicians who create these dungeons and also help people build their empires. Then there are supernatural beings called jinns. They grant access to great power to all the successful conquerors. That is more or less the setting of this world. And this is the story of Aladdin. He's a young magician who has an incredible thirst for adventure. He wants to leave his home behind and discover the world. Also, there's a prequel to this series, which came out after the first 2 seasons of Magi. That prequel tells the story of how Sinbad became the king of 𝐒𝐮𝐲𝐸𝐵. All in all, this shonen anime is a splendid combination of both adventure and fantasy. Luck and Logic. Luck and Logic, huh? Looks like we've got ourselves a very interesting anime name. The story takes place in the year 922 of another world. People face an unprecedented crisis. A 100-year-long war has just ended. The Magians, who lost the war, try invading the human world. The government counters that by employing logicalists, who belong to a special police that protects the ordinary people from foreigners who come from another world. These localists are also given something that allows them to get into contact with goddesses from another world. Then there's a boy named Tsurugi. He lacks logic, but is living a peaceful life with his family. But it all changes when he meets the goddess named Athena. Now, considering its title, the anime itself is a bit lacking in terms of the execution of the plot, but if you have nothing else to watch, just give this one a try. I don't know, that seems to be the logical approach to me. Casshern Sins. The anime takes place in the near future, when the world has become a wasteland and humanity is also just about done. The only people that remain are robots. They thought that they will live forever, but then a robot named Luna dies, or should I say rusts. Now the robots know that they will also eventually rust, but then a rumor begins that if they eat the one named Casshern, they will gain immortality. However, Casshern himself doesn't know a lot about his past or even his existence, but he's about to be hunted down by robots from all over the world who don't want to die. This is kind of a sad, slow-paced anime. I wouldn't recommend watching all 24 episodes in one sitting, but the plot is interesting, and this anime is one of its kind, so you shouldn't miss out on it either. Ichiban Ushiro no Daimaou. From my years of watching anime and reading manga, I've concluded that a lot of anime protagonists want to become heroes, and they also want to protect the people they love. And more often than not, that's literally the plot. But what if you weren't the chosen one? What if you were the main character of anime, and yet you were exempted from the noble cause of protecting or saving the entire world? What if you were destined to be a demon lord instead? This is the story of a boy named 𝐼𝐴𝐻. What he wanted was to make the world a better place. He even made a great friend who belonged to the ninja clan. But then it is prophesied that he's supposed to become a demon lord, and he can't deny his destiny. From there on out, even if 𝐼𝐴𝐻 tries to act righteous, it all reinforces the fact that he's going to be a demon lord, and he'll become a demon lord. Now, just know that the anime itself isn't all that serious. It's a harem anime after all. Big Order. It happened 10 years ago. A fairy named Daisy pops out and asks the young Eiji Hoshimiya to wish for something, and she'll grant it. And then, Eiji wishes for something that gets granted. To this day, that wish remains a mystery, but the catastrophic events that followed after that day and resulted in the deaths of many seem to be connected to Eiji's wish. Now, as a high school student, Eiji's major concern is his sister's sickness. He's forgotten about what he wished for, but he acknowledges the fact that it was his wish that brought upon the Great Destruction. And in the past 10 years, many people have gained the ability to wish for what they want. They are called orders. The general public hates them because they think it was them who brought upon the Great Destruction. That's why many orders are after Eiji's life to clear their name. Be that as it may, the question remains, what was it that Eiji wished for 10 years ago, and why did it cause the Great Destruction? Only time will tell. Isekai wa smartphone. The anime's name translates to "in another world with my smartphone," and that's exactly what it's about. Tuya Mochizuki gets struck by lightning, but it was all a mistake, so he's offered a chance to live in a fantasy world as well as a wish. He happily accepts the offer, and as for that wish, he wishes to keep his smartphone in this new world. So he begins his adventure of this new world that is filled with magic, and all the girls are dying for his attention. Yep, that's a harem anime for you. Now, if this anime was for you, you would have already known that by now. But if you think that this anime is not for you, you could be wrong here. Isekai harem anime aren't all the same after all. This is also good enough to watch. The Silver Guardian. A high school student named Suigen Riku is a hardcore gamer. He attends the Shinru private academy that is famous for the elite rich kids. But Suigen isn't rich, nor is he a big deal. He's a poor guy who works at countless part-time jobs just to pay his tuition fees. But then one day, while trying to save his pet cat, he jumps into the pool, even though he has no idea how to swim. A girl named Rei Riku saves him. She's a rich beauty who is also the daughter of a game developer, and Suigen falls for her right there and then. And she isn't the only one either. He's also fond of an online gamer girl whom he meets in an online RPG game, but then the game shuts down. But he soon finds out that the girl he has fallen for and the gamer girl are both the same person. Talk about 1 in over several million odds. And then of course something happens. Suigen has to save Rei, and just like that, he gets pulled into a new online RPG game. Katsute Kami Datta Kemono-Tachi. A war takes place, and half-beast, half-human soldiers are created to overpower the enemy. These soldiers can easily dominate the battlefield, so victory is nothing but a piece of cake for them. So these soldiers end up getting renowned as incarnates. However, as the war continued, the incarnates had a problem. The beasts inside of them were becoming too difficult to control. So after the war, a beast hunter comes into the scene. He is an incarnate, but he's still going to hunt those who are unable to rectify the beasts inside of them. But such a responsibility attracts a lot of hate from the families of the victims. So the daughter of an incarnate that gets hunted sets her mind on hunting the beast hunter. So will she go through with it, or will she be able to see the reason why the beast hunter is hunting all those incarnates? There you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and leave a comment. And if you're new to the channel, you should consider turning that red subscribe button gray. I post regular content, like every 2 days or so. Well then, see you guys in my next video. Until then, stay safe and watch anime.